What's going on, guys? Gomer's here, a very pleased Gomer. After the Rays game last night, of course, beating the Red Sox. Randy, that MF named Randy, can't say out the full thing. Unfortunately, we are not 30 seconds deep into this video, so YouTube wouldn't take too kind to that. But very happy. 4 games today. Some have already started playing, so you know, if you guys have work or school like regular people, sucks. 2 back-to-back games. I'm on the Central, right? If I got off work, let's say you worked a 9 to 5, you wouldn't be able to see a full White Sox game. And yesterday, the game was over by the time you would have gotten off work. I really just disagree, Robert Man fraud. Think of something else. Anyway, postseason content today. I've seen the cards. I'm mixed on then the attributes. Good, the card art. Well, we'll talk about that. Leave a like if you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new. As always, definitely appreciate that. Let's get into this one now. And the biggest thing, of course, perhaps, is the John Smoltz that we are going to be seeing right there with the player program. So we're going to go ahead and give this a gander. The wild card postseason program this year, they're doing it a little bit differently. It is going to be separate programs, not all into one like it has been in the past. And also, the cards start at 98 overall, which is just a great thing. You know, at this point in October, why not? You know, who cares if these guys aren't legitimate, you know, people that, well, I bitched about the Jacob Stallings, but because I liked it. I like Jacob Stallings. I'll buy a jersey of him, so probably not going to go that far. I think I'm going to spend $120 on a meme, as if. Tommy Edman here. Interesting card. He got 3 hits and 2 stolen bases in the Cardinals. Heartbreaking loss to the Dodgers in the wild card game. But in all fairness, impressive as hell that they even made it there on that incredible win streak. Switch hitter, of course, can play everywhere except first and pitcher, but, you know, probably could if need be. And thank God they just give him diamond out the gate. They don't put him at 89. They make it so if you wanted to parallel 5 this card for some reason, you can have diamond defense at all his secondaries, which is great. The power, not so great. 71 and 85 respectively. Switch hitter, max stealing, 87 speed. Pretty good contact, 125 against righties. Hard to get much better, I reckon. So that's a good card for the Cardinals. We got the 2 losers here getting 98s. Giancarlo Stanton, which is weird that they give him 125 power, because that's maxed out. You'd think somebody has maxed out power would be able to clear the green monster. Too soon for Yankee fans, huh? My old Mike Stanton here might have to hit the weight room, unfortunately, if he wants to help out his team. Jokes, of course. He was the only one who showed up. Thank God they didn't, you know, get past the Red Sox. I'd be a little scared. To have 3 rookie starting pitchers pitch to Giancarlo Stanton. Anyway, 107, 104 contact. That's good. You know, it's not elite at this point of the year, but anything above like 105, which he does, 104, technically, sure, it fits the criteria. That's good enough. That is absolutely usable. The only downside of this card is probably the 61 speed, which again isn't. No, it is bad in the outfield. Let me not sugarcoat it. 61 speed is not good in the outfield, considering most guys, the top-end outfielders, have 90 plus. Is this card still usable? Abso-fucking-lutely. He has 125 power, for Christ's sakes. Gonna be hard to say this card's mid. 81 fielding, 81 arm. Not bad at all. Definitely keep him in left and have, I don't know, like Trey Turner in center field. Nate Eovaldi here for the Red Sox. Really good start. And the card is, well, you know, not as good. 102 hit per 9. You would like to see that a little higher. It's not going to be the best for gameplay, but his pitches are pretty decent. You know, he has 2 breaking balls, a splitter, and a cutter. He's going to throw quite hot in at 98. These cards do have quirks, by the way. Again, typically you're just going to see the ones that actually account for gameplay towards the end. Like if you're going to look at Nate Eovaldi here, all this is just fluff. None of it means shit. except for home body and day players. So just look for those. Typically it'll say like performs or whatever. Anyway, throws hot, 102 hit 9's disappointing. The control is good on everything but the cutter. 80's a little low, and break is really good. Maxed out on 3 pitches on the splitter and the curveball. Again, is this card going to be probably seen too often or ranked? No, I don't think I'm gonna have him start over Jacob deGrom, but not terrible. And then Chris Taylor, the end card, the end game, the walk-off for the Dodgers. Well, love to see Pujols get it, but Chris Taylor's cool too. 110, 111 contact is really good. 125 power against righties, of course, and 103 against lefties. Not bad. The greatest thing about this card is, again, the positional versatility. I think this is a card that you would want on the bench. You know, is he as good as some of the bench bats you could have? Maybe not. There's probably, you know, if you think about a lefty that's going to hit righties better than he does because he has inverse splits. But what they can't do, more than likely, is play about the entire fucking infield and the outfield at a gold level with about 80 speed, which is quite valuable. So you have 5 bench slots. I think Chris Taylor definitely should be worth one of them. So that's a good card right there. Cool drop for the wild card program. Again, this is based off 2 games that we saw, and we got 4 cards that at worst you could say is, you know, it's not bad, but I don't know if I'll use it. Now, what is bad is the card art. I will say I'm not a fan. Let me know in the comment section, WL or mid on the card art. I didn't watch the stream. I saw Scan, Healy, whoever else posted on the Twitter timeline. And I was befounded because this seems like a fan-made card. I don't know. It's not terrible. It just seems rushed. But maybe that's not a bad... I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. I'm just not a huge fan of it. At first. I'm not a huge fan of it at all. But anyway, I digress. There's moments to play. There's a yeah, that's what the world has been asking for, is a new Conquest map. Thank you, SDS. So there's a Conquest map that's going to get you 25 points if Gomer's going to, you know, get his big head out of the way here. Then there's moments to play as well. These are worth 4 a pop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shit. 32? Lord, can't you make these round numbers? 32 plus 25 is 57. Fuck. So you'll have to do a few missions. Good Lord, they're making me work too hard on this math right here. John Smoltz, again, probably the biggest card of all here, is going to be coming in. Closing pitcher for this one. Hopefully we get a starting pitcher signature series card as well. That'd be cool. 4-seam, 98 miles an hour. Okay. He's going to have 2 breaking balls. Again, the same repertoire as Eovaldi here. And about the same hit 9 too, just in closer fashion, which, you know, is one thing for a starter to have it. Closers should have high per 9s. Which he doesn't really. He does have 99 home runs per 9, which doesn't affect online gameplay. So, yeah, that's good to know. Other than that, I imagine that we have tops now. Which we will look at, well, right now. Last Tops Now of the year was the week prior, it seems. They do not have Tops Now. Okay. Like I said, I didn't watch the stream. Maybe they had said that, but oh well. Anything else that they dropped? Schwarber's right there. Did Kyle Schwarber? Oh, no, he had a home run in the wild card game. I'm bugging. Anyway, we have the 8th inning program coming up this next week on Friday. New Battle Royale content coming on Tuesday, I want to say that would be. And then postseason events, again, it just changes the players that you can use for it. Division Series program is also going to be coming on Friday. So pretty big week of content again. At this point, I'm gauging, we might get extreme, but more so, imagine we're going to get maybe one more program, the 9th inning program. Seems like a more opportune place to stop than last year they did with the, 10th inning program. You know, baseball's typically 9 innings more often than not. So they'll probably stop at 9. Maybe we'll get one more ranked, 1 or 2 more ranked, and 1 or 2 more Battle Royale. A couple events. then they're going to finish out postseason content and finest, and that's probably going to be about the end of content for the year, because I'm imagining they're going back to their March game cycle. I don't think they're going to delay the game again if it's their choice, so I would imagine it's going to come out in March, and, you know, second game is typically the really showcase of what a new console can do. So I would imagine they're going to try and put a lot of effort into that. So is what it is. It seems like content is slowly dwindling down, but, you know, postseason, they did right. You know, they're making these cards usable. Again, are they end game? No. The Chris Taylor I do think is an end game bench card, if nothing else. But they're usable. They're not like 93s like we saw at the early part of the last couple years. So that's enough rambling. Gomer's going to skedaddle out of here and play the Battlefield 2042 beta. That'll be pretty cool. I'm excited. Seeing it's kind of buggy, but oh well. Leave a like again if you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new. Root for the Rays tonight. We got Shane Baz on the mound against Chris Sale, a guy who's, you know, pitched for 12 years against a guy who's pitched, you know, about 3 starts. So I got faith, needless to say. Trust in Kevin Cash, unless it's the World Series.